Okay, we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3, where we left off. We talked to everyone in Heimdallr, did some of the local quests, but now we're going to do the extermination and do all the scenes that come afterwards. The inevitable scenes that come afterwards. So it looks like the Nines guys are out here. West Gate of Heimdallr, there sure is a lot of foot traffic here. Yeah, there's even a bus stop. If we follow the road, we'll get to Leaves, right? Yeah, but if we walked, it'd take hours. I believe the one monster lurks somewhere on a far-off side road. It's a type of dragon, it's gonna be formidable. Bring it on. All we have to do is apply what we learned in the keep. That's right. Every now and then you know what the right thing to say. Can't let him beat me to the punch. Alright, let's get ready and head over. And on the topic of getting ready, don't forget to put your accessory back on. So, it was the coral charm he was using? My mission is to protect Heimdallr. No suspicious persons will get through on my watch. It's boring in the village. The capital's where all the fun's at. I'll be at the racecourse all day placing bets. There's no doubt Thunderbliss is today's top pick. It's been doing well. Should place in the top 3 at least. What a beautiful field. The butterflies are flying and... Nice name, dog. Alright, Sabrina, I'll leave the rest to you. Yeah, I need to go to all 3 places and talk about insurance, right? I'll head right out and come right back. Make sure to drive safely. You're an insurance worker, yet you're always a moment away from scrapping your car. I'm well aware, but do you have to say all that, sir? Off you go, Sabrina. Thank you for your service. My colleague is sick, so I took on their work. Why do I have to go all the way out to the suburbs? I'm already busy as it is. Still gonna go, though. Don't take an insurance agent lightly. I think I've seen her before. She's the one who's always at the counter and at the cafe and leaves. Liza's friend, if you don't remember. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about a regular who was from Heimdallr. Never would have thought I'd run into her here. You know, I'm a little worried about the horses cooped up in the stables. We haven't been able to let them stretch their legs in a while. Would it be any bother to ask you to take them out for a ride? Not at all. Borrowed horses, can use them on the highway, yada yada. And just play it safe. Today's the day of the race that determines the horses for the summer races. Now, Wonder, for your final warm-up, just take it easy. I'll massage your muscles when you're done. Don't push yourself too hard now. Gotcha. I was able to reach my goal weight. All that's left to do is my best. Yep. And the intelligent one... Damn it, said I could talk to the horse. There we go. Indeed. Anyway, fishing spots out here? Yeah. Ooh, wow, this area is big. You can get some bait from those guys. Yeah, nothing special in that fight. Those turkeys drop you materials. This place is pretty close to the railroad tracks. Main line to Lemaire, after Heimdallr's Leave Station. Should we wait and watch the train pass? Speaking of which... Perfect timing. What a perfect opportunity for a picture. Maybe I'll snap a photo of the landscape for Vivi. Alright, that's pretty nice. I'll send it to her later. And by later, he means now. See if Vivi likes it.
So? No. Oh, wow. So
now she's gonna give us another one of those pictures, and yada yada.
Yeah! Victory is assured.
Huh, snakes. Would have been more fitting if we had to deal with those for the whole museum thing. And those things drop you materials too.
ooh, a treasure chest.
Holy symbol.
Do be
Damn it.
careful.
Scorpion gives you Strike 2 and Leg Breaker 2, I think it is. So essentially, it's not really worth fighting. No U material, sadly. The snakes are definitely being generous with the U materials. I have no complaints in that regard.
Yeah! Ha!
Okay, if this can hold up, I won't have U material problems for a little while. This is a moon truffle, right? Well, well, lucky us. Let's be thankful we noticed it. That's number 2. Smash this. Sepith, I'm guessing? Nope, Celestial Balm EX. At the risk of jinxing myself, I've actually been fortunate enough to where I've gotten a minimum of 2 per battle, sometimes more. This is actually good because I want to deal with the butterfly. Got 2, so it's holding up so far.
Look at all those fish!
Seriously, dude.
There. Got one. This is good.
Yes, this is something new.
Not bad.
Mega Arowana. 9, wow! Hello!
There. Got one.
This isn't gonna be anything impressive.
Feels like a big one. Yes, I did it.
A freaking Skygill, man.
There. Got one.
No, I missed
It
it.
got away. There.
Looked away for a second.
Got one. Feels like a big
Oh,
one.
man.
Not bad.
I have too damn many forest skills.
There. Got one. This is good.
I don't really care what this is. I was hoping to catch one more of the Arowana.
Not bad.
S-tablet, la-di-da.
There. Got one.
This isn't it.
This is good. Not bad. There.
Come on, give me the Mega
Got
Arowana
one.
again.
Feels like a big
Damn
one.
it! Stupid forest skill.
Not bad.
This fish is too damn common.
There. Got one.
This isn't it.
Feels like a big one. Not bad.
2 more casts.
There. Got one.
Damn it.
Feels like a big one.
Another one of those guppies.
Not bad. There. Got one. Feels like a big one.
Damn it. This is the Queen Hazelfish. Need to find a spot where those are more common, and these are less
Yes,
common.
I did it.
Need to punch the snake for that.
Cha! Ha! Victory is assured.
Yeah!
And there's a Scorpion Guardian chest over here. I don't think I can squeeze by. 2 strikes and a leg breaker.
I found some treasure!
7th caliber R, that one might be worth it.
There's a little path to the side.
I believe that wanted monster is just beyond there.
We're ready to take it on, right? Let's go!
Do be careful. That enemy's strong.
Fishing bait. Okay, the game is actively trolling me with that. Hey, go fish for that Mega Arowana. What's the worst that could happen? And it finally happened. Just 1 U material. I'm up to 30, and that's still nowhere near enough.
Yeah!
They won't let me see it from over here. Let's just go.
Ah!
Was that a man's voice? I don't think it was an auditory hallucination. This voice. Everyone, I'll lead the way. What are you, an idiot? The quicker decision is made, the better it is. Lies.
Somebody help me!
Seriously, man? You're a freaking Grail Knight. Pull yourself together.
If I'm going to be eaten, I'd rather it not be in a place like this!
A double-headed dragon? It's the wanted one.
Are you here to save me? It's like the goddess herself has come to pluck me out of Gehenna. Please, do away with this vile creature!
Looks like he's doing just fine. Alright, Class 7, subdue the target. Yeah.
What a passionate foe.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! Take this!
Just take a nice piece out of it.
Not today! My turn! Strike!
Normally I'd say
There.
hopefully I'm
It's
close enough to
mine.
counter or some crap like that, but the fact
Come
of the
on.
matter is he's not getting another turn.
Get back! Now!
Keep it up! It's my turn.
He dropped the Solar Gyre.
There!
In case you're wondering, that was the end of the fight.
My turn! Strike! Very well.
I'm running out of patience with the game, so if
There.
they want to throw these broken systems at me, I think I'm going to just start
All right.
exploiting the hell out of them.
Our chance!
Too slow!
Not the RPG I wanted, but I paid for it, so
I'm
let's
going.
get through it at
Yeah.
least.
Now's our chance!
An opening! My turn!
Look at how fast
There.
Kurt is.
It's mine!
Yes!
Strike!
It's my turn. Ha! Let's go!
An opening! Very well.
Okay, let's see if I can delay him any.
Strike! There!
I don't think that
It's
worked.
mine! All right! Ah, ah! Wide open!
Too slow! It's my turn! Sit! Now!
Keep it up!
Let's go!
Odds of delay even working were actually decent. 20%?
There!
It's mine!
Oh my god. Now
I'm
she
going.
did it.
Yeah!
It's my turn! Sit! It's down!
Keep it up!
All right!
Yeah!
Well, look at that.
Yeah, I did it!
Not too shabby.
All our training in the keep is paying dividends.
You saved me.
We're just glad you're okay.
You're not injured, are you?
Oh, no, not at all. Thanks to your prompt response to my high-pitched wails for assistance.
So, what are you doing here, Instructor Thomas?
Oh, is that Reen I spy? One of my eager young pupils. It has been an age, hasn't it? I heard through the grapevine that you started work at Thor's branch campus.
Huh? Did you say instructor?
So, does that mean Instructor Reen knows him from...
Precisely. It is a pleasure to meet you, young members of the new Class 7. I am the former history instructor of Thor's main campus, Thomas Lysander. Currently, I'm stretching my wings a little and doing some work as a freelance historian.
I see. So after leaving the main campus, you went off and did some traveling. Yes, I toured historic science, but after 4 months I was broke. I was reluctantly making my way back to the capital on foot. You're so different from Professor Lumen. Well, he is a teacher at the Imperial Institute after all. But if you were a history teacher, does that mean you taught Instructor Reen everything he knows about Erebonian history? Sadly, yes, and it only took 5 minutes. Well, I guess you could say that. I'd say it was because of the Black Records, though. That's right, I couldn't be more proud as an instructor. In more recent news, we defeated the wanted monster. Would you like to return to Heimdallr with us? You're all just as kind as Reen. Let's go to Heimdallr then. Oh, and feel free to use your orbital bikes, by the way. What exactly are you planning? Nothing, nothing. This is all just a coincidence. You're so full of it.
Second among the Dominion, in fact. I stand at the right hand of our leader, and am known by some as the Partitioner. But you already know my real name, of course. I've never hidden that from you. I am, and shall always be, Thomas Lysander.
With the Actually, I don't even know if Ein Selnade is a fake name. They might actually all go by their real names. Rosine's boss and a true believer of the mystery behind the Black Records. Must be a reason why he remained hidden until now. Nah, Reen, you're just being paranoid. 5,000 Mira. Oh, man. Like, I guess I could fight snakes or something?
Got a need for speed!
Yeah!
Yeah, I'll pass. Don't tell me the snakes are actually extinct now. Ooh. Turkey!
Yeah! Yeah!
Just one new material.
Yeah!
I got 2 there. I'm satisfied with that. What have we here? Well, if you continue north, you'll end up at the Corel Imperial Villa. The Corel Imperial Villa? What's that? It's a palace that the Imperial family uses for events. I see, so it's connected. It's open to the public this time of year. Yeah, there's a special train at Heimdallr station that you can take to get there. Alright, then why don't we go have ourselves a look and take the train back? Well, I am a little interested, but we're in the middle of our special ops missions. Unfortunately, we must decline. Maybe next time, then. Yeah, I am not having much luck with these materials.
Victory is assured.
At least I got to smash a rock, I guess. Okay, good. Can't get through there. Damn it. Turn around and go home, damn you. Yeah, I only got one, damn it.
Got a need for speed!
Yeah.
Just taking a look around for any rocks to break so I can get my charges back. And that turkey is looking at me funny. That turkey doesn't know how to mind its own business. That turkey is about to have an accident. Three U materials, and that turkey now knows to mind its own
Got
business.
a need for speed!
Yeah.
Yeah! Got a
Wow,
need for
two more.
speed!
Yeah.
So this was a pretty worthwhile trip. We're here. I'm truly grateful to you all. Excuse me. Mrs. Schwarzer.
Ah, Rean. Is now a good time? Since the call went through, I'm guessing you're still in the city somewhere, right?
Yes, we had some business to take care of on the highway and we just came back. What's up? I just wrapped up a call, actually. I called home and was asked to come over for lunch. Told them about you and they said I should invite you. Wouldn't that be a hassle? No, Auntie and Uncle like having guests over. Of course, only if you have time with your special ops missions. How about it? Park the kids with Thomas and take off. Understood. I'll head to your house right now. Where is it? It's in the district you guys were in the morning. It's the Herschel's General Store on Vesta Street. So that place is your home after all. Got it. We're heading over right now. I'll be waiting. What's this wee crap? Was that Instructor Towa? Are we headed somewhere? Yeah, actually. Rean explained how they were invited over for lunch. I see, I get it now. I haven't seen Towa since she graduated. Wonder if it'll be alright if I came too. I'm sure it'd make her happy. It won't. I'll contact her right now that you... I'm just kidding. I actually have to meet up with someone right now. Someone who's quite stubborn and difficult to deal with. I'm sure they're in the capital somewhere, but our schedules just don't line up. Okay, if you say so. Oh, that's the tram that heads to the main street. Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck with your field exercises. Yes, goodbye. Thank you for all your help. Here's a copy of the books. I was holding them for you. They're from Sister Rosine. Black Records 5. Thank you so much. I'll update you on the newest books eventually, too. The new Class 7 looks like a nice group of kids. Ah. He's so carefree. How did someone like that even get a job at the academy? He may not look like it, but he is quite strong. He once fought a magic knight with only an orbital staff. What? Oh? His appearance is otherwise. No, he may look easygoing, but his movements were extremely methodical. You can't judge a person solely by their looks. Now that it's almost noon, so let's head to Vesta Street. Be rude if we showed up late. I completely agree. I suppose we should wait for the tram then. Yes, now that's what I call a good warm-up. The competition looks mighty fierce today, but I know you'll tear up the track. I truly believe that. Alrighty. Should probably eat lunch before the race. Wonder, don't eat too much. Hang in there, man. Hang in there. Oh, is this the Western Gate? Not again, I got on the wrong bus. We were supposed to go to the Southern Village. That sucks. There's Lassie. Everything looks so good, there's no egging in all this. What a bunch of weirdos, I tell ya. I do not envy you, man. That man in the coat, there's something fishy about him. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Nope, your instincts are right on the money, dude. So we have to warp straight to the entrance of West Street. Hey Towa, you found something your own size. With that, Rena and the students were treated to lunch on the second floor of the store Towa's family owned.
Sorry for showing up in a big crowd like this.
Oh, nonsense. We've been dying to meet you.
We always knew she went to the same school as the Ashen Chevalier. But when we found out you two were co-workers now, we knew we had to invite you over.
Hey, Auntie!
Don't get cocky, Reen Schwarzer. You may be famous, but don't think for a second I'll let some dumb celeb like you get with Towa.
Hey, Kai, you're being very rude right now.
I grew up at lively dinner tables like this, so I feel right at home. Yes, it's been some time since I sat down to such an animated meal. Sorry, Kurt, you were waiting for your mom, weren't you? No, I told her I'd be heading back once we were done with our field exercises. Hey, can I get some seconds over here? Of course, dear, I made plenty, so go right ahead and stuff yourselves. Hope you girls aren't holding back because you're worried about gaining weight or anything like that. No, if anything, I'd like to gain weight, actually. Now, Tina, dear, words like that are apt to make women the world over your enemies. They're all a bunch of good kids. For now. From the sound of it, the class she's in charge of is full of a bunch of characters, too. Yes, but they're all hard workers, every one of them. Towa most of all, though. She's helped me more times than I can count. She's pretty much always been like that. Her parents and her grandfather probably played a big part in that. I see. She might have told you, but both her parents were scholars. They passed away when she was young, so she was raised by her grandfather. He was a scholar, too. Pretty important in the scholarly world, actually. He used to be a director at the Imperial Museum you guys visited this morning. Right, I heard about that. He was a famous astronomer. Yes, but he too passed away a few years ago. She was already very intelligent, but after that she began studying even harder, to the point where she started to get top grades out of all the schools in Heimdallr. I thought she'd be going to the Imperial Institute, but she took a scholarship to go to a military academy instead. At first I assumed she did because she didn't want us to worry about paying her tuition, but it seems she had a different reason. Huh. Come to think of it, I've never asked her why she chose to enroll at Thor's. I was worried about her since she has a habit of pushing herself too hard. As far as we're concerned, she's our adorable niece and an irreplaceable part of our family. I'll try to help her out as much as I can at work. How about that? Why do that? There's a much simpler way for a man to support a woman. Huh? She is a bit petite and childlike, but she's adorable and great with housework. You two work in the same place, why not just take her as your wife and let her quit? Now, Martha, these days it's perfectly normal for a husband and wife to work at the same place. Sure, maybe until they have kids, but we could help you two take care of your little ones if you needed it. Aunt Martha, Uncle Fred, stop. After lunch was finished, coffee was served. The delicious aroma of roasted beans wafted through the house. Towa invited Reen to her room to discuss something. And that's how Yuna broke all the dishes. So this is your room, huh?
Don't look too closely. It's not very girly, is it? I was thinking about eventually giving this room to Kai, but they all said it was too early to move all my things out.
Her family must really cherish her. There's so many books here. Did you buy all these?
Oh, no. Most of them were my parents. They studied politics and economics, so a big chunk of the books are on those two topics.
Wow.
The room next door was my grandpa's office. There are a ton of books in there, and not just about astronomy. Come to think of it, I've spent most of my life surrounded by books.
I can picture that. I've been wondering, what made you decide to go to a military school? Huh? I mean, Thor's is a prestigious place and all, and graduates don't always join the military, but with your grades and how smart you are, you could go into any number of other prestigious schools. Why Thor's? Well, the scholarships are good at Thor's, but besides that, I figured that military matters were unavoidable here in Erebonia. Maybe it's just nationalism or our country's traditions, but martial issues have always been valued highly here. There's a history of power struggles and rising arsenals between the Imperial Army and the provincial armies. And there's our hundreds of years of conflict with Calvard. That's probably the biggest factor in our country being so wary. Personally, I don't like war, but I believe in this day and age there won't be any way avoiding it. Grandpa told me that if you want to find the truth, you have to look for it in both the good and the bad. I think that might be why I chose Thor's. At the core of things like the military or martial arts is power, no violence. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be saying things like this to someone who practices swordsmanship like you. Don't worry, I won't say any of this to the students. It's okay, I understand that feeling. Wow, fearing violence yet trying to find answers by immersing yourself in it. It's not something you can do without the right amount of knowledge or determination. I'm impressed. I almost want to start calling you President Towa again. Hey. I almost forgot. Look over here, Rin. That picture there, is that you when you were younger? No, that wasn't it. Sorry for prying. I'd honestly like to get a closer look at these, though. If you really want to, you can, but... These are your parents? Yeah, shortly after we took this photo, they got in an accident while traveling abroad. They were on their way back from an international academic conference in Crossbill when their airship crashed. I see. I think I remember hearing that. Check it out, she's the same size in all the pictures. This must be the grandpa I've heard so much about. Yeah, I was Grandpa's little girl, so I was always with him. We went to museums together, sometimes he'd sneak me into lectures. It's quite the childhood. This picture from the school festival, I've got the same one on my desk too. Come to think of it, this is the only picture we took with all of us together like this. Yeah, you're right. I have the one from graduation too, but I like this one better. I agree. That one needs no introductions. Don't look at that one. That's from the concert footage from your first year you showed me, isn't it? Really is quite a bold costume. Reen? Sorry. Huh? Is this from your first year at the Academy? Yes, I guess I've never shown it to you. We took this picture back when the four of us were testing the Arcus. Angie and George knew each other from their time in Ruhr. Crow and Angie are always fighting back then. But all his jokes and his laid-back attitude were just to cover up his true goals. Yeah, maybe Angie knows that about him from the start. But Instructor Sarah taught us, and we'd help each other out when we were in a pinch. Four of us were each in different classes, but we became best friends regardless. Towa. That's why I understand why you feel the way you do about Class 7. Here, this is what I wanted to show you. It's a gift from me. This is... After graduation, I asked Fidelio from the photography club to make a little album of Class 7. And he gathered up all the pictures taken by Rex, the other students, and the instructors. Thus, this would be the perfect thing for when Class 7 got together again. Towa. Thank you, really, for everything. You guys worked so hard for over a year. This is the least I could do for you. Me, Angie, George, all the other students, and the instructors, even Crow. We all like seeing Class 7 happy and smiling together. I'll make sure they all see this. As early as tonight, actually, provided I can get a hold of all of them, that is. I see. Well, I hope everything works out. Me too, though I'll prioritize our field exercises, of course.
You hear that, everyone? We're going to be starting our afternoon mission soon, so get yourselves in gear.
Crap. I knew I should have switched to stealth mode.
Damn, what's with this presence sensing crap of his? Maybe he's just good at sniffing people out?
If that's the case, maybe he'd be vulnerable to a little pheromone-enhanced perfume.
Our apologies. We were coming to get you and heard your voice.
A little surprising Kurt was here too, right?
Yeah, we figured we shouldn't interrupt.
Oh, yeah? Well, I figured you two were getting hot and heavy in there.
Hot and... Ash!
Cut it out, you.
In any event, you plan to meet the others from the old Class 7 tonight, correct?
Well, we're stuck writing all our reports for the day.
Nerds.
Oh, well, no. Nothing's set in stone just yet, you know? You'll back me up here, right, Kurt? Sorry, that's simply not possible.
After the commotion had settled down, Rena and the others said their thanks and left the Herschel's general store with a lifetime ban. They saw Towa back to the field exercise camp and then set off to resume their special operations missions. By the way, it seems like none of the forces have been able to capture that unit yet. They appear to be on the move at least. They're supposed to be extremely covert. Understood. It's a little creepy. Yeah, we should try to collect some more information this afternoon. Alright, be careful. Contact the camp if anything happens, okay? You should be able to reach us while you're in the city. Understood. Thank you for your hard work. Do we have any more requests for the afternoon? Yeah, we just received some from the Imperial Household Agency. Aw, man. Riding the orbital waves. We are having repeated issues with our communication device, and we're hoping someone can help us investigate the cause. Please come to the Lumiere Orbital Factory and see Johannes for more details. Danger under hoof. There's a dangerous area beneath the racecourse that we would like investigated. We hate to trouble you, but might we ask for your help? The manager, Charlatan. Seriously, or is that supposed to be Charlton? Probably Charlton. We'll give you details. Please come to the Heimdallr racecourse at your earliest convenience. A workshop on the main street and Heimdallr racecourse. Nice. You're awfully keen, Ash. Horse racing is a form of gambling in the Airbony, right? Must admit, I kinda like to try it, but I'm worried about those agents. We should search for information in the areas we haven't been to yet. You're right, in that case we should probably stop by Dreikel's Plaza. Dreikel's? The person who comes up in Airbonian history all the time? Yeah, the lion-hearted emperor. He's also the one who created Thor's. It's the gigantic square in front of the castle we saw this morning. It's packed with tourists. I see, we should definitely go there. But Dreikel's Plaza and the racecourse are pretty far from each other. Then how about we visit Dreikel's Plaza first? After that, we can stop by anywhere else we need to while we do the voluntary requests. And then we'll finish up at the racecourse. Seems like the most efficient way. It'll also be a wise use of our time. Alright, we will now resume our afternoon special operations missions. Let's first head to Dreikel's Plaza, and then we'll think about what to do next. Once we finish everything we need to do, we'll head to Heimdallr racecourse. Understood? Let's get going. Towa note added. Frame rate here is bad. Looks like Officer Brighton is making his patrol rounds. He's very polite and respectful, and he's the chief warrant officer of the military police. He lives around here, so we all know him. Kathy, already taking a break? Yeah, I finished cleaning the table, so I thought I'd make some coffee while coming to see you. I expect nothing less from my daughter. You work quickly and you're very thoughtful. Not nearly as quickly as you, Father. You're reading the news again. Is it really that interesting? Of course, reality is much more interesting than a novel. You never change, Father. This is my father. He does real estate, but he finishes work early and just relaxes all day. I mean, it almost seems like he's slacking off. I also like to finish my work quickly, but I've got nothing on my father. By the way, I heard that a few students are dropping out of St. Estrella. According to what I heard, they're all nobles. Wonder if it's because their families fell and can no longer pay their tuition. I don't think the children should have to suffer for that. Get around the tree, Kurt. I knew your hometown would come through, Chief. The citizens were very forthcoming with info, too. They were just a lot of familiar faces, no big deal. But we don't have any clues. If only we had more help. Seems like the military police are also having a tough time. Let's do our best. If only we had more help. The citizens have been really cooperative. They've been a great help. Alright, I'll make my rounds on another block. Shoot, shoot. I hear the bakery is doing something for the summer festival. Damn, if that happens, our shop's gonna lose money. So yeah, I'm afraid the rest of this video may be me just going around town because there's that many people here to talk to. I'm trying to get into a prestigious high school in Heimdallr, but with my brain that isn't going to be easy. I really need to study hard. Well, with a name like Tick, the odds are against you, kid. Yeah, people have been coming in and out of the guild hall lately. Looks like they all belong to some kind of organization. Maybe the rumors about them resuming their activities are true. Nothing up there. My dad loves the summer festival, so he always does a little something around the same time. This year's the purebred contest. Just going over the details with a friend, but it's gonna be great. You know, after coming to Ereboni, I realized that bread transcends borders. I mean, sure, every culture has their preferences and whatnot, but good bread is good bread no matter where you're from. I'm really happy that I came here to train. It's really given me a fresh perspective. Incidentally, the owner of Lafite likes to creating new kinds of bread. During the summer festival, there'll be a creative bread contest. Think about entering. Good for you, Oscar. Good for you. Honey, do you remember our first date? Of course I do. You were so nervous you dropped your croissant right in the soup. You're right, I remember how soft and flaky it was. And the taste was divine. I took my wife out on our first date when I was 16. Whenever I eat the croissants here, I'm reminded of that date. My husband used to have awful table manners. Now how he's changed as the years have passed. I often frequent the Herschel's shop general store next door. I like to cook Eastern style food, but not many stores sell Eastern ingredients. They always stock very rare ingredients. Hey, Chucky, once you're full, let's go play. I bought some bird toys at the pet shop. I'm so full I feel sleepy. Okay, then I'll go play by myself today. Chucky seems tired from all the playing he did today. I'm a little bummed, but it is what it is. That poor, poor bird. Someone needs to rescue him. Eating makes me sleepy. Where does this take us? Oh. Okay. We'll wait for him to come to us, and then I'll go talk to the people on the bridge. In Heimdallr, we use orbital trucks to make deliveries, but Vesta Street is a little cramped, so I have to park my car first. It's faster that way. Kai cares for his family a lot, so he often helps out with the chores. So I was talking about how he's going to be a hero. I think Kai will be able to make that dream come true. Kai's so lucky to have a relative like Towa. Wish I had a cute cousin too. That's all you ever talk about, Matthew. By the way, about the summer festival, have you decided where to go this year? Not yet. All three of us are going to go together, right? We can't decide anything without Kai. Yeah, let's just wait until he's done helping. We asked him if we can invite Towa to the summer festival. I'm sure she's super busy, so we probably have to give up any hope of that happening this year, too. So I can't examine the door. Doesn't let you go in, obviously, but just figured I'd give it a try. My son, who's in the military academy, is coming home today. Came here to Heimdallr for his field exercises. Wonder if he's okay. He has the worst luck. Field exercises, could it be? I had a feeling. Looks like this is his home. Sad part is I know too many unlucky students to narrow down any. Note to self, avoid this house so I never find out. So the Heimdallr military police out on patrol today. Did something happen? I haven't heard about anything. When the truck comes, I gotta help Pops. Rain, Schwarzer, if you really want to be by Towa's side, you better prove yourself while you're in Heimdallr. Hear that, instructor? Oh, man. Sorry for ordering so much. Come on, you're our #1 customer. It's no problem at all. Take these treats. You can pass them out to your regulars. Thank you. I'm sure they'll all love them. Come on, you're our #1 customer. And then he just repeats that. Looks like you play Vantage Masters too. The kids got me into playing it, but I try to take it easy on them. If you have time, would you like to play against me? I don't know if I'm any good, but sure. So now we can play against Fred. I warn you, I'm pretty good, alright? Good for you, man. Good for you. So anyway, I think I've gotten more cards since I last looked. Yeah, nothing really in the earth pile. For the water pile, I don't know if I ever had the Marme before, but this is a really good healer. For the fire types, Grion can act twice. It costs a lot, but it's not that durable. That's the thing. I'd rather have this guy. Yeah, Heaven. Let's see, so we're probably gonna get water cards from him at this rate. Pillet, Curable, Fifnal, 6 HP recovery. Wow! Yeah, these Heaven cards are really overpowered, man. Jeez. So, if you had the Sorcerer, like, this would probably be the way to go, because you can keep dropping magic crystals to speed up your mana flow. At least I think the old dude was the Sorcerer. So the Earth stuff seems fairly cheap. But otherwise, for magic cards, we have Medic. Heals better on Heaven cards, Transmute. Haven't seen the Paladin at all, I think. Uptide. So yeah, if you want a water deck, that's like a must. Blaze we've seen, Wall we've seen, now we're back at Crystal. You have the Witch, but no Paladin. Actually, how do I get the pellet out? And we'll put in a Fifnal. I may want more of these in here, I don't know yet. To get out of here, return. He has the Witch.
Go easy on me.
Good, good. So we can get an early Blix out. I'll send this one away. That's good. That's what I was afraid of. Jerk! Could have killed the Arma there, but for some reason it chose not to. So yeah, I'm gonna kill this so it's completely out of the picture now. I couldn't have this one do it because they both have, well, the type advantage would nullify Diarma's damage. So the question is... I already took action, so there's no point. Okay, I can blow away the fire type. Okay, we have that one. So we'll kill this. I'll just go ahead and drop this now. Next turn I'll bring out the other guy and then we'll start hammering. That's new. Well, that would possibly be the water card we're expecting. 2 ice damage to an enemy, and it also protects stuff around it. Sad part is that witch is protecting it. Sweet, I can do it. Yeah, you can see the witch is not really that good. You jerk! She threw a fireball at me. Seriously, who throws fireballs?
You got me.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard or anything. So yeah, that's that water defender card that I blew up using the Blix. Kai's actually surprisingly good at helping out. He's been great lately. I'm glad I got to talk to you today. Please stop by whenever you have time. You're always welcome. That's what I'm afraid of. This really is a shame. She's so close with this handsome guy. Anyway, please take care of Towa. If you find yourself in a pinch, you can ask me for help. She's so pushy. It ain't easy being a heartthrob, is it, instructor? See, I've been gaining a lot of bombs. I'm gonna stop here because 5,400 is still a pretty good amount. These, however, like the 3s are decent. These I still need to work on. Need more E materials. Ah, the tropical pecky must be here. Maybe we can go ahead and get this. So you probably could get multiples of this, but I have a feeling once I turn this off, that'll be it. Yeah, you can see they're gone. So I know there's a strategy, and I use that with quotes, to where if you're going to play the New Game Plus to get the Nightmare achievement or what have you, you can go ahead and pick up the items to do the early exchanges now. This one's a little tempting. The 80 defense and the evasion. I actually could make this one here. Ash is running this Rule Cannon super rare. I can actually make this one too. Not that one though. Close to that one. So yeah, the Lost Genesis super rare. And this Rule Cannon super rare. So this kind of reveals why I was doing that training, in quotes of course, at the start of this video. And this one's actually a little tempting too, because it gives you a little bit more attack and some crit to go with it. Very, very efficient. Need another Ixion Volt if I want that one. If I had a Bluster I wasn't using, I'd consider this one. Ah, the Cast 3 is also in use. You know, it's gonna suck if I have to trade in the Zemurian Ore plus U materials in order to get this stuff. Like the ultimate weapons, I mean. So, we want this one on her. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to figure out who I should give the Vulcan to, and I think it's gonna be her. I don't remember where I got all these attack 3s from, but I'm gonna start putting them to use. I think they were on other party members, which in turn just fell to him. Could give him Suzaku. Okay, this one would actually combine very well for Muse. Okay, if I'm correct on this, Emma is like a nightmare spellcaster with Pyre Bell plus that one I just gave, the Mars gem or whatever it was. Sad part is this one's gated, so 15 Venom Flames, Sublime. And then Kurt needs something here. Like, the Storm Bell could be a little tempting if I wanted to throw out spells, but I've made my thoughts very, very clear on that one. He does not have an Evade 3 equipped. The Zeus gem doesn't count. So boom, 91%. He'll have perfect evasion, I believe, at the start of every fight, as long as the, trying to blank. Insight is up. So yeah, this was a pretty big move. And out of curiosity, real quick, I have enough wind, Sepith, to do this for fee 2. Otherwise, that was the last building. So they forced us into Drykel's Plaza. Whoa! Must be Drykel's Plaza. It's not that impressive. There are so many tourists here today. Well, this plaza and the Imperial Palace are the biggest tourist attractions. So this is Valflame Palace? Aside from the station, but I still can't believe it. So the Emperor and Chancellor are in that big-ass building. And that statue in the middle must be the Mr. All-Important Emperor. The Lionheart Emperor, Emperor Drykel's. Let's look around as we make our way to Valflame Palace. You should take note of anything that catches your attention. I certainly will. And there's a lot of people here. So is our final recipe here? No, it is not. Welcome, would you like some ice cream? Our ice cream stall is pretty famous around Drykel's Plaza. Go ahead and give it a try. Mint chocolate ice cream. I'll pass. Hey, I got some ice cream. The ice cream for the lady's stall is really good. You didn't have to go super close, camera. Creepy. Can't believe how splendid this plaza is. The Empire of Erebony is amazing. The sun is shining brightly today. Maybe I'll just sit back and relax today. I used to always hang out with a guy named Nick, but his dad got a job in North Amber, so they moved away. It's boring with just him. He always argues and he sucks at playing ball. Uvo accidentally kicked the ball toward the Imperial Palace 3 times in the past. From my personal experience, card games are much safer. Nerd. This coffee brings me so much happiness. I don't even have time to eat lunch. Don't you think I'm too busy? I need to get my rounds in or else I won't hit my quota. There's trouble that way. So many cool buildings. The capital's amazing. Heimdallr, it's so crazy here and the festival hasn't even started yet. Still, this should be a good spot for business. Came all the way over here, I need to make money for my family. Sorry, we're still setting up. I need to get changed. I need to get used to running the store before the festival starts. Hey, Carla, don't move around like that. I'm trying to compose the shot. I was hoping to write up something about the party, but I just couldn't get anything meaty. But I am not so easily deterred. There's a story here somewhere, I just need to find it. Father, what's that? How dignified. The Valflame Palace has 800 years of history and is the greatest. Why is it on top of the water? Why, Father? Why? Guess that's what Luna wanted to know. Well, I think Helena and Claire went to go shopping. I'm taking Luna around sightseeing in the meantime. I always have to come see Valflame Palace when I visit. Look, Luna, do you see the upside-down reflection of the castle in the water? If you build a castle on water, it becomes twice as big. Really? No, that sounds fishy.
Drykel's the Lionheart, Erebonia's father of the Renaissance.
The statue was built after his passing so that he could watch over Heimdallr.
It has such a regal feel to it.
Great Emperor Drykel. So cool, just like the rumors. Wonder if this is a good angle, or maybe this one. Lionheart Emperor, Drykel's Rice Arnor. Hey, it's Annabelle and Kenneth. It's reading in the new Class 7. It's been a while, guys. Have you heard the fishing exhibition is finally close at hand? It'll be held on the first day of the summer festival that's only 2 days away. So they decided to make it part of the festivities then. It's going to be held out on the highway. I usually fish alone, so I'm unaccustomed to being in a big group. Can't contain my excitement. Even if we end up facing each other, I won't lose to you, Kenneth. Yeah, I'm going to give it my all. You two are as fired up about fishing as ever. For their sakes, I hope the summer festival goes off without a hitch. By the way, whenever we fish here, we make sure to test the water quality, just one of the many ways Lake Lord tries to give back. We can thank my brother and his Imperial Fishing Club for that idea. We have Annabelle's note. Are you not entering the match? That's unfortunate. I would like to test my skills against all of you. We'd like to, but we have our special ops missions. Valflame Palace is really amazing up close. It's like a tiny-ass little mountain. Including the spires, it's 180 yards high. It is without question the tallest building built by the Empire. However, it pales in comparison to Orca's Tower, which stands at 250 yards. You don't need to be nice to me or anything. You can really sense the history surrounding it. Yeah. Kurt? I just noticed that those guards aren't leaving any openings. They truly are living up to the reputation of the Imperial Defense Force. Yeah, I heard some people back at the girls' school call them that. Yes, though before the Imperial Guardsmen from the Provincial Army used to be the ones who protected Valflame Palace. They were disbanded after the Civil War and replaced by the Imperial Army's newly founded Imperial Defense Force. Every member is well versed in 100-form military combat. The hell is that? It's a form of swordsmanship used by the Imperial Army. Yeah, I hear it's a combination of Arseid and Vander styles. Well, of techniques that my father and the Viscount teach, at least. I'm sure they're more than capable of fulfilling their role. Kurt? You guys are... Why are you... Do our jurisdictions overlap? Precisely. Good day, members of Class 7. I'm sorry for interrupting your tour of the capital. This is part of our special operations missions. So you say, but it seems like you were enjoying a relaxing stroll about the Imperial Plaza. Palace, I mean. It's already the afternoon. Will you be able to finish with such a slow pace? Well, we have our own way of doing things. I heard you guys have been doing a good job with your civic security activities. Aren't you two the ones who came to our school with the prince during our Panzer Soldat training?
I am Ada of the main campus's Class 1.
I'm Fritz, also from Class 1. A pleasure, Instructor Schwarzer.
Where's the prince? And where's your instructor? The prince and our instructor had some business to attend to in the palace. We finished our assignment, so we came here to greet them. I see. You guys are quite the loyal lapdogs. Hmm? Stop it. So, how far along are you on your investigation? That is, if you wouldn't mind telling us. Yeah, sure, we reported the progress they made that morning. I see. Interesting. I see. Got something to say to us? No, sorry, it just sounds to me like you didn't accomplish very much. On the other hand, we picked up many promising leads this morning. By the end of the day, we should have plenty of actual results. Serves you right for wasting your time helping the community. What a jerk. So an outsider wants to talk about the importance of special operations missions. Excuse me, we were just stating the facts. With the current state of the capital, which is more beneficial, your actions or ours? Well, that's a tough one. I admit it's not exciting, but it's not exactly pointless either. Don't relent so easily. Hey now, let's all calm down. Class 1 has their way of doing things, as does Class 7. You guys can compete, but it's not a race. Besides, if we put all our eggs into investigating the spies, we might get blindsided by something else. Huh? Are you saying there are other threats? No, I'm just saying it's good to have multiple perspectives. Didn't you guys deal with the aftermath of the society in North Ambria? Well, I graciously accept your warning. Well done, Instructorine. I think I was getting too hot-headed. Multiple perspectives. Seems like things were heating up. Prince, better be on your best behavior. Looks like your master's here. Must be a coincidence to see you here. Prince, were you quarreling? No, there are no issues here. Seems like you've concluded your business. Yes, I want to take care of a few things regarding the party from 2 days from now. Now let us recommence our civic security activities. Yes, Your Highness? Regarding the Calvardian squads, they seem to be more skilled than we initially thought. If you encounter them, please be careful, that is all. Good luck. What was that? When we want to go somewhere, we're forced to either walk or take the tram. Must be nice to be them. Come on, let's just do our best. Now back to our special operations missions. What do you want to do? The required request is at the race course. There's an optional one from the workshop on the main street as well. Looks like the situations in the other districts have changed since this morning too. Let's make our rounds again, then head to the race course. Prince Cedric has really grown up. He is the future of the Empire. I need to make sure to serve him well, every time I see him. So you're from Thor's military branch campus. Welcome to the capital Heimdallr. How are your special operations missions going? This must be a wonderful class, what with the Ashen Chevalier instructing it and all. I look forward to your prosperity. So that brings our business here to a close. Vesta is where we were, so we'll go to Vancouver. I'm just gonna go down the line in case you're wondering. Finishing with the racetrack. The Heimdallr military police seem to be running all over the city today. I haven't heard that anything's going down, though. Are they just running training drills or something? Have you heard about the radio show Abendtime? It got really popular through word of mouth alone. I'm a big fan myself, though I can't help but feel as though I've heard Misty's voice somewhere before. Maybe it's just my imagination. There shouldn't be anything I need to buy. We can certainly arrange that for you. Would you like us to sew the special embroidery on for you as well? Well now, doesn't that look lovely? I didn't know this could be done. I'd love that. This is exactly the kind of piece I was looking for. It's going to be so beautiful and exactly what I wanted. The hem design can be quite... Yes, I was thinking of recommending Sephi for the Jirai branch. It's not a bad idea. She's certainly talented. I'm curious what kind of outfit she'll suggest to customers in Jirai. I'm referring more to her business integrity than her fashion sense, but... Anyway, if you're okay with it, I will officially consider it. Thank you. We're going to open up a branch in Jirai. Well, technically I'm letting Karis take care of the particulars. My apologies, sorry for talking so much. The owner dislikes using the conference room, so we always end up having our meetings out here. If you need anything at all, please let me know. Good to know. Did you happen to see our request? Yeah, it had something to do with oral communication issues, right? Could you tell us what happened? Yes, it started yesterday. We started receiving complaints from the neighboring stores about some issues with their communication devices. They're not necessarily broken, but they've been hearing some distortion. Distortion, I see. So it's not an issue with the hardware, right? Correct. We suspect that somebody is interfering with the signal wavelengths in the area, so we're hoping to get some assistance in measuring the interference. I don't get it. So he wants to use a special device to take readings or something. Yes, we have some antiquated hardware, but your Arcus 2 should be capable of performing the same functions. Really? There's no documentation of that in the manual. It's a special function usually reserved for engineers. It was in our manual in military finance. Tita taught me how to access it, so I'm positive we can do this request. Alright then, let's get to it. So we need to use this function to find the cause. Yes, but we need you to take readings from over a wide area, so it may take some time. If you're okay with that, will you accept? Yeah, sure. Leave it to us. Thanks a bunch. You guys are really helping out. Can you show me the screen of your Arcus 2? Yes, of course. I see. I didn't know it had such a mode. It's like a hidden mode just for engineers. The readings seem accurate. If the wavelengths become erratic, that means there's a huge distortion in the signal. Wow, the Arcus 2 has much higher specs than I expected. I'm so jealous of you guys. It is pretty handy, but I guess it ain't capable of using the latest battle armaments for nothing. We're going to go take the readings. It might take a moment. If we find anything, are we allowed to investigate? Yes, of course, thank you. Riding the orbital wave started. Alright, let's clean this place up. We just need to check all the doors around here, right? Yes, it's easy to measure the noise level, so just let me know if you want to check it. Let's make sure we're being thorough but efficient. Best place to take measurements would be in front of buildings and any strange spots that catch our attention. I'll take notes on what readings we get. Sounds good, let's get started. Orbital wave detector can be used by pressing L2 to access the menu. Try it at different points along the thoroughfare. Do they give us markers or no? .109 normal, slightly elevated. It's picking up the orbital cars, so it should be fine. .102 normal. Is 100 supposed to be the regular reading? Yes, anything significantly higher than that is abnormal. Hey there everyone, get your Imperial Chronicles right here. They start broadcasting the news on the radio recently. But it's nice to get your news in print to be able to feel the pages. Just want to make sure that they didn't update on me, which would suck if they did at midday. 121 normal. It says normal, but that seems a little high. This is a weapons store, so I imagine that's why the reading's a bit higher. No need for us to go inside at the moment. We can perform measurements from outside. Damn it. 92 normal. It's a little lower here. Could be simply because we're off the main street. It's fine if the reading is lower than normal. We need to think about what we're going to do for the summer festival. We get all our ingredients from Weston House. It's in the department store so we can restock on our way home. 98 normal. No problems here. Let's move on. So, do we have to check like all their doors or 117 normal. Guess that's nothing to worry about. Is that Benet? Let's see. Oscar's training at... Can't believe you ditched me just to go train at a famous bakery. Can't let you get any further ahead of me. That does, I'm going to spy on you. She's here in Heimdallr. Doesn't look like she's changed much. There are some laws in place that prohibit the building of skyscrapers here in Heimdallr, but don't you think that's such an old-fashioned thing to care about? Have you seen Crossbell? Skyscrapers are the future. We should be building the things left and right. .139 elevated. Oh? He was like a skyscraper guy. Heimdallr Airport finished renovations recently. I hear they added more lanes. Plus, they have large passenger ships in service now with regular flights every 30 minutes. At this point, the Empire's airship network is probably the best on the continent. 152, high. Looks like we're on the right track. We're getting warmer. So... here's the red one. 197, warning. What is this place? What's going on here? We finished our sweep of this area. I think we got everything we needed. The locations with the highest readings were... the Imperial Chronicle office is one of them, right? Perhaps we should pay them a visit. I agree, let's move out. .175, warning. Huh? Heck's this? Huh? Can I help you? Actually, Green explained who they were and told the driver about the abnormality in the area. Seriously? You think one of those things is in the goods I'm delivering? Can't say for sure, but the possibility exists. We'll go and explain the situation to the manager. Can you please wait here a little bit? Sure thing, but hurry back. I'm on a pretty tight schedule. There we go. Let's hurry to the Imperial Chronicle. Let's get a move on. What's going on? I'd like to finish the deliveries and keep going, but I guess it's going to take me a while. This is bizarre. In any case, I shall find out what's going on this end. Please continue with your investigation. They try to pull a fast one on you here by having that thing park during the scene, but... yeah. There's no need for us to go inside at the moment. We can perform our measurements from outside. 197, warning. you go in here? Oh. Okay, here we are. If our readings were correct, there's an abnormality in here. I'll explain the situation to them. This may be a serious issue. We should also report this to the RMP and the Intelligence Division. After that, Reen explained what happened at the Imperial Chronicle's office. They split up and took readings of the communication wavelengths, mainly checking inside the building. As a result, they discovered a high-grade listening device. It was believed that this was the cause of all the interference. Afterwards, they checked the delivery truck and found the same type of listening device among packages bound for the department store. The driver knew nothing about it, and according to his manager, the delivery was made by a different company than usual. Due to the nature of the incident, the RMP took over the investigation. Reen and Class 7 head back to their client's workshop to report. Thank you. So it was a listening device. Honestly, I'm having a hard time believing it. Yeah. These devices aren't sold to the public, are they? You're right, they aren't available to the public. But I've heard that you can buy them on the black market. The military should also have access to them. The military? Wouldn't be surprised if they're used by the Intelligence Division. I won't deny it, but I don't think these belong to them. But if the organization behind them is similar in scale to the Intelligence Division, there are many possibilities. Let's keep this in mind. Anyway, the RMP is going to take care of this. Let's continue with our special ops missions. Yes, sir. Something seems fishy. We should wait for more information. I will notify the buildings in the surrounding area, too. Thank you for your cooperation. Got the Odin Gem. 2 AP. Okay, change around Ash's Orbman in the event I have to use them. And then, worst case scenario, I can always gut it for someone else. So, picking up where we left off. We spoke to most of the people out here, I think. A couple exceptions like you. Nope, some of my radio shows. Actually, maybe. I always make sure to tune into Radio Triss's morning drama programs. They're starting them at prime time during the summer festival. Can't wait. That's right, I hope it turns out well. Instructor, something wrong? No, it's nothing. The newly established Imperial Defense Force is quite the group of elites. Further easily comparable to the RMP. State-of-the-art equipment, too. Actually, now that I think about it real quick, going to equipment, can I boost Kurt permanently? Melody Charm, don't really remember that. Proverbs War. Meister Gloves, crit 10. Yeah, this actually does give you speed. Gambler Mishy drowning in debt. I'm actually gonna leave her stuff as is. His too. Probably hers too. I'll use the new stuff on the new party members. Actually, since we met everyone, we should have access to the full Class 7, I would assume. Trade with Kelver has been getting more and more limited, but to make up for it, domestic trade has gotten better thanks to the 8 Metropolis plan. More flights have been coming in from Laboral and Ramaferia too, so I guess we'll get by just fine anyway. My, but their selection is amazing. They have products from all over Erebonia. Which souvenir will give me the biggest bang for my buck? I made a list of products that may fit your specifications, milady. Might be easier for you to choose something from this list. Why, Claire, when did you have time to prepare this? Thank you, I'll do just that. Glad my lady is happy. Hopefully the shopping outing will be over in just one day. Don't hold your breath. Well, well, this is a fine list indeed. I think the fruit gift set will do nicely. I checked the identity of the delivery man from earlier and sent him back. Never thought this would happen. We should be more careful too. Everyone, please be careful. All the stores in Bifrost are big names in Heimdallr. When welcoming a new store, we take into consideration their popularity, quality of goods, and service. Our standards may seem high, but that's how we maintain a reputation. Please enjoy your time shopping. A special section for celebrities. This is interesting. Look, Coco, it's a photo album of Princess Alvin. They have ones for Prince Cedric and Governor General Rufus, too. You're really into these, Rosetta. Didn't you need to buy a study guide? I can do that later. Some of these are limited editions, so I need to get them now. Rosetta, you only like handsome people, huh? I mean, I'm a little guilty of that myself, but I need more than just looks, you know? Look, this is one of the Ashen Chevalier. Which one should I choose? I can't decide. In recent years, novels published by a certain publishing company in Heimdallr have been really popular. I also recommend Crichton's works. He's a prolific mystery novelist on the rise. He's very talented, and his progressive writing style has been garnering attention recently. Okay, and over here. I was at the RF store in the Garnier district. Started selling orbital bikes. Looks like they'll be good for avoiding traffic. They might be popular in Heimdallr soon. Yeah, you can always hop on the sidewalk, right? Thor's main campus started their field exercises last month. Don't know any details, but according to my parents, they may have been spurred on by the branch campus. Think you can be proud of that. Guess so. Something doesn't feel right when it's you saying that, Ash. I switched to a more expensive chair, but still didn't help my aching back. Once I tried some pull ties, though, I felt much better. This drugstore really knows what they're doing. Since Crosswell Province became a part of the Empire, its economic growth has been remarkable. It was the biggest trade city on the continent, so I guess it always had potential. By becoming part of Erebonia, it's now fulfilled its full potential. Full potential, my ass. What kind of logic is that? Indeed, not to mention they've lost ties to the Calvard. Did you hear about how Ordis was under fire last month? My friend runs a drugstore. He was running around taking care of people. I sent up some medicines too, but I can't even imagine how scared that must have been. Hope they all recover soon. They'll be fine. They can just duct tape those buildings back together and no one will ever notice, right? Yeah, that's the guy about the airport. As a precaution, security has been hiding in this area. We've begun clearing out all suspicious areas, but the Imperial Chronicle is a blind spot. Military asked the department store to give them information too. Maybe that's why they were targeted. You mean there were more listening devices found elsewhere? Thank you for your assistance. If you know anything more, please contact us immediately. Just as I thought. Seems like this isn't the intelligence division's doing. They're really going hard on the patrols. Listening devices. This is shocking. I don't know when they could have set them up. I can understand if it was the military, but it's just really creepy. Oh boy, listening devices, huh? If we could at least report it, I'd be happy, but that damn RMP's got my hands tied. Guess it's best I don't cross that line, too. The press people really are bold. Journalists are, at least. And poor Vivi missed everything. Okay, Leica District, because Vesta was where Herschel's was. This one doesn't look too big unless we have to go in the museum again. May not look the part, but I've actually been knighted. I haven't been granted any territory, but I'm technically a noble. There are many nobles like myself in Erebonia. The Blood and Iron Chancellor's forceful policies always give me a headache. Not seeing. Oh yeah, there is a dot upstairs. My daughter Emily joined the Imperial Army. She's a pilot for the recently established air fleet. She's always been the type who learns by doing, so I'm sure she's been training hard. As her mother, I'm naturally worried, but I'm rooting for you, Emily. Wait, Emily? As in Emily from Thor's? So this is her family then? I heard she was from Heimdallr, but I guess that's a small world. No kidding, Reen. Need to prepare for my afternoon classes now. We received a package from Teresia's house addressed to Emily. It's kind of hard to send her packages since she's in the Imperial Army. Should forward it to her soon. That's right. Teresia is Emily's best friend. Guess her house is acting as an intermediary. This is the door. The flute and violin seem too hard. I'm pretty clumsy, so I want an easy instrument. Are you a customer? Welcome. If you're looking for an instrument, I will gladly help you. So that's the president of the Revell Company. Seems like a nice person. He's the one who inherited the responsibility of running the company from Major Claire. He seems very reliable. Our president left to repair an instrument and finally returned. He is very meticulous and he always takes a long time. But you can see the quality of the work he puts in. Yeah, melody, charm. I wanted to look in there because I was thinking, where did I get this thing? Because I didn't do any work for them, at least yet. And I had to have bought it. That's what I concluded. How are things, Mr. Bestseller? Don't call me that. Look, I'm fine, okay? I'm finished sorting out the nominees. That's good, but I'm more interested in the status of your next novel. That's gonna take more time. The award is important, but so is your next book, right, Mr. Bestseller? Don't write Mr. Bestseller me. I hate when you call me that. Theodore's a childhood friend of mine. I'm a novelist and he's my editor. He always words things in the stickiest ways. He's so annoying I can't stand him. The main attraction of the party will be Princess Elfin's first dance. People have been speculating for years who she's going to choose as her partner. And tomorrow we will finally find out. I won't be able to take my eyes off of them. Let's duck in here. So, do I just need to present some examples? Examples of imperial culture, my head's going to explode. You need more perseverance. So I just need to present some examples, and they both repeat. Okay, he doesn't, actually. They say lions push their cubs off a cliff, but this is just too much. Just think about it more, Miria. The Supreme Shortcake is the most popular item on the menu. It started as a limited-time item for the Summer Festival, but ended up earning a reputation for itself. Students and young couples love it especially. Good for them. Okay... We have to go to Lake Lord, it seems. We'll duck into the dojo. "3 hours straight of tireless training. Can't breathe. I've been here for a year. I can do it. I'm going." Ellen is talented. Her basics are sound, but her use of strength needs work. It's about time I teach her the next step. Right side, your guard is weak. Stabilize your breathing. Earn that sword. I shall leave the sparring practice to Vaughn and Ray Fawn. You still have much to work on, but you've made progress. Before we proceed any further, let's work on increasing your endurance. Triple your practice swinging and jogging. That is pretty hardcore. When it comes to training, she doesn't believe in taking it easy. So... Actually, there is someone up there, it looks like. It's a cat. Is this one of the train hall's cats? Looks like a stray. It's actually pretty old. Must be older than 20 years old. It's been here longer than you, Kurt. Head to Kurt's room? Sure, let's look at it. He has a lot of books. Can't go in that one. I don't know if there's anyone over here. Of course not. Can I actually warp to Lakeland from here? New fishing gear. Part of the fun of fishing is collecting the equipment. Choosing different gear can really change your fishing experience. My oldest son William was traveling around the central part of the continent with the 4 Kingfishers when they came across a fishing group from Calvert, whom they challenged. Apparently it was a closer match than they would have liked. We must defend the Lake Lord name no matter what. That's where the Fisherman's Guild comes in. It was our chairman, Lake Lord I, who established the Lake Lord Company. He's really quite broad-minded and is still very active. When he was younger, he was on a ship that capsized and he ended up on a desert island. After surviving on his own for half a year, he made it back on a raft that he made himself. While on that island, his diet mainly consisted of fish. Using the knowledge he gained from his time on the island, he established the Lake Lord Company. Lake Lord I seems like quite an interesting person. I've heard rumors. Never heard about that before. Perfect topic for the radio, I should tell Monk. I'm just gonna speed through this. Not seeing anyone down there, so let's just duck into the museum. See if there actually is anything here. Emma and Celine should be coming to Heimdallr soon. We were talking about meeting during the summer festival, but I heard some other members of Class 7 will be coming as well. Reen, are you all going to? Yeah, we're going to meet up. Really now? Been worried about them, especially since they all graduate after only 1 year. Hope you all have a good reunion together. We'll try, thanks, Dorothy. Instructor Reen really is. Yeah, he's really blessed being surrounded by such good people. Wow, there's a ton of stuff here. Everything seems really old and rare. I wonder how much the stuff even costs. That big bell they got in the back is something else. I wonder what it was originally used for. Human sacrifice. All the items here are treasures of Erebonia, but I heard the Phantom Thief B showed up in Heimdallr not too long ago. On the other hand, I haven't heard anything about him recently, so it's probably okay to have him around here without worry, yada yada. That actually was the same line from earlier, sadly. I think all the museum stuff other than Dorothy was the same. I don't know if I have to go all the way back to the camp. I might have to. Princess Elfin turned 17 this year. She's grown so much. I see her from time to time because she attends St. Straya's girls' school. Except she's always escorted around by bodyguards. I've been seeing some misbehaving young men around here recently. They've been driving around some kind of gaudy orbital car. What a nuisance. Hey, he knows Class 1. So we'll start over here. Isn't this place? But it's super quiet. Is anything going on? Wonder if we're allowed to take pictures. Will I get in trouble? I don't like talking to strangers. That's why I always hide behind Mama, because it's scary. I saw a lot of students from the girls' school today. Wonder if they're planning an event. Very well, we will officially consider this issue behind us then. Thanks for being understanding. Now that that's settled, how about we move on to other matters? As I told you before, I refuse to transfer my management rights. So she's meeting with Hugo, huh? Guess they're talking about the incident. Seems like things are more or less settled. How are those two being treated? They said they hadn't heard from HQ in quite some time. If you don't mind, I would like to know. You seem so concerned. Don't worry, I won't come down too hard on them. But I do fully intend to make them make up for what they've done, for the wrong they've done. We offer concierge services to all guests at the hotel. We can coordinate travel and meals to match your schedule. If you like, we can even arrange to bring you a secretary. Although students may not need one. Just between us, the Heimdallr military police came here this morning to ask questions. They asked about any suspicious customers. Nothing came of it, but they seem to be in a rush. Yeah, there are people upstairs. Alistair in the next room is a composer, but he's always reading and seems like he isn't even staying here. Wonder if he's getting any work done. Today's veal roast was splendid. The lunches they serve here are always wonderful. Simply scrumptious. And yet it didn't inspire me to write a new song. If only I could find something more stimulating. I don't even know if they're going to let me near the school, but we'll see. This is a good location, but We were planning on hosting an event here on the day of the summer festival, but what do I do? What to do? Maybe I should talk to the president after all. She'll make you a deal you can't refuse. What can go wrong? Yeah, this is just going to be its own video from the look of things. Hello everyone, I didn't expect to see you here. And they have accept instead of expect. Is that you, Rilke? I'm here to deliver the eternal Heimdallr, but looks like they're in the middle of mass right now. Guess I'll need to wait a while. Them's the breaks. That's why you call ahead. Sunday school finished without a hitch today. We work with several chapels located throughout the city. Since there are so many children in Heimdallr, it's really hard work. However, it makes your sense of accomplishment that much higher. Sigmar is one of the few archbishops on the continent. We are truly honored to be working with him at this cathedral. Not a day goes by that we don't learn something new from him. I'm pretty sloppy with everything, so I decided to come to the cathedral to make a change. The Archbishop's words have power, and they give me courage. Some of the things he talks about are hard to understand, but... the Sky Goddess Adios gives us hope. She's always looking over us. No matter how dark it may seem, there is always light. Misery is how the goddess tests us. The Dark Ages lasted 500 years following the Great Collapse, but everyone joined hands to overcome those dark times. Faith provides light. Love thy neighbors and pray to Adios. The gap between the Empire and the Republic is growing. The Septian Church is very concerned about that. Is there any way to bridge this gap? So this place has 2 penguins compared to the other places that only have 1. That's how you know it's classy. Still kind of wish they let me ride my horse around here. The Saint Estrella emblem bears the symbol of a unicorn on it. It's not a real animal, just imaginary, but it has a pure heart. How lovely. I hope I'm able to meet it one day. We can see if we can get in through the front door, but I doubt it. No! I don't have any business here now. You suck, Green. For several weeks we've been investigating the spies, but we still have yet to make any arrests. They're truly an elusive bunch. Cars are only good for passing time, but man, all the giants made me tired. Let's take a break. This car's cool as hell, and your driving skills are so amazing, Dario. What should we do afterward, Dario? Want to go to their place again? I'm waiting for Grandpa to return. Wonder when he'll be back. I already finished reading my book. You want to read it too? It's a little hard to read by myself, but I finished it. Heartless Egger 8. We'll make sure to read it later. I think there's 10, but I'm not entirely sure. It's that man in the coat. There's something fishy about him. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, is this the Western Gate? Not again, I got on the wrong bus. We're supposed to go to the Southern Village. Everything looks so good, can't eat all of it. Okay, let's jump over to the camp. Everyone's more alert and in attention with the principal here. Her and the professor both have made things feel a lot more serious. Guess we're all pretty busy, huh? Yes, though you wouldn't know it from looking at Louise. So true. You guys are mean. Everyone in tennis club gets along so well. Sure do. If the principal's with us, so this will be a rare chance indeed. Need to make sure I'm ready for this afternoon. The area here is so nice. We may be close to the capital, but when you're this far out, it's not that different from the countryside. You're right, it's similar in Crossbell too. Might be in store for some friendly competition with the main campus here. We shouldn't get too caught up in it while looking for the agents. Figured I'd have the chance to mingle with the main campus students today, but I guess not. Maybe I'll just head over to their camp and ask for a mock battle. Wasn't sure if there was anything to interact with over there. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back, Class 7. Heard you guys were treated to lunch at Towa's place. Yeah, the neighborhood kids joined us too. Though it seems our instructors are the ones who had the most fun. Yeah, you two make some precious memories together? Can you not say it like that? Yeah, people might misunderstand. My bad. At any rate, I'm glad to see you're not pushing yourselves too hard out there. Keep up the good work. We still got the whole afternoon ahead of us. Can do, thanks. Alrighty then, once I'm done with my break, I'll need to meet with my students. Still got a lot of information to gather from every different direction. At any rate, I'm glad to see you're not pushing yourself too hard out there. Let's keep it up. Still got a whole afternoon left to go. Aw, man. For a second there, I thought I saw something shining on the rock. I was about to say, holy crap, could I have gotten so lucky to where, the final shroom was actually here? Secret agents in hiding. Times like these, the darkest place is always right under the orbital lamp. Seems like we don't have any information about the agents. I know Heimdallr is big, but to be on high alert and not find anything. Where could they be hiding? According to Tatiana, under a lamp. So guys, search underneath every piece of furniture in this train. Principal is far too impulsive. Her presence here is practically chaos incarnate. I'm surprised at how well Orlando has been able to deal with this. Does she really affect things that much? Most of her actions affect combat tactics, but she completely changed the curriculum that we had planned. That being said, it's benefiting the students by forcing them to develop an ability to adapt to unforeseen circumstances, but everyone seems to have it tough. I can understand why Major Irving would have difficulties dealing with Principal Le Guin. Not gonna bother showering. We've got Panzer Soldat training this afternoon.
Nice.
Thought of competing against the principal. Leonora gets so fired up whenever the principal's around. I have to say, her energy's almost infectious. It's nice being able to sit back and relax at camp for a change. For real, this food's so much better than the crap in our rations. Thought the rations were okay. If you're not satisfied, how about I spice them up a little? You know what, on second thought, they're fine just the way they are. Come on, guys, can we just eat in peace for once? I know Freddy doesn't have bad intentions, but he's just so out there, you know? No, Freddy's food isn't bad, but I believe we should limit it to when we have no other choices. Right, I get it. They just ate, so there's no way they can fit another meal in back-to-back. In that case, I'll just make them a snack. Time to boil up some locust-infused orange jam.
You've got good taste!
I have not found the caterpillar fungus yet.
Give it a try! You've got good taste!
Right.
Give it a try!
Seems like Wayne and the others are tired from the lesson they got from the principal today. But it's gonna be even tougher in the afternoon. We're gonna need to eat well and work hard.
Did you need something? See you again!
The camp has a lovely atmosphere to it. It's fascinating to see the expressions on the students' faces as they perform their exercises. I agree, everyone seems so determined. Indeed. And they're all working so hard because of it. Perhaps I'll shift into high gear myself sometime this afternoon. Good luck when that happens. So you're planning to hang out with Wayne for the summer festival? Yeah, he's gonna show me around Heimdallr. You're going with Sydney, right, Kyrie? Yeah, he also invited Kurt, so the three of us are going to walk around together. Everyone else is making plans for the summer festival, huh? Hopefully we'll be able to do so too. Looking forward to seeing how Heimdallr's celebration is different from Ordis's. So am I, but in order to do that, we gotta finish our field exercises first. And that's a repeat. So you can't actually buy anything from Kyrie. That's interesting. If you need medicine, you're SOL, I guess. Agate and the others scouted out the various places this morning, but they haven't gotten any leads on the agents yet. To be fair, Heimdallr is huge and there are many places left to look. We'll need to stay on alert this afternoon. And finally... Seems the field exercise have been progressing smoothly. Yeah, but Heimdallr is huge. They have a lot of ground to cover. I'll be there to back them up, though. You are truly a reliable awakener. And holy crap, with that behind us, I can call it quits and we'll do the race. Like, my concern is if I go to the track, like, I'm gonna get swept up in a major story event, and I really don't want to do that at the moment. So yeah, I think I'll figure it out in editing. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.